Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, June 8, 2022. You can be more sensitive to criticism than usual today, but given time to recollect yourself, you might find that it motivates you to move along a more authentic path. Fortunately, a Sun-Chiron aspect influences the day, and it helps balance things out. This transit aids you in finding the lesson in your experiences. Your more unique and valuable qualities are in view. For example, others might appreciate your wise advice or perspective. Your communications are warm and received well. Interactions with others are more comfortable, supportive, positive, and genuine. Being yourself is the safest way to be. And when considering today's sextile between the Sun in your communications sector and the wounded healer, Chiron, in your sign, the cosmos is urging you to speak your truth and come clean to a significant other. Maybe there's friction between your desires for affection and the current environment you're in. But if that's the case, it's all the more reason to step outside of your comfort zone. Luna is, after all, glimmering through your fifth house of authenticity, all the while clashing with Mercury, so it's time to rip the band-aid. Change your perspective for clarity. Shine like a superstar during this moon in Leo. You might feel especially passionate and emotionally moved by your passion projects. The ability to express yourself through your work is giving you life during this lunation. Since the moon opposes Saturn retrograde in Aquarius, you could use this energy to launch your aspirations. Be open and honest with your professional community. Debut your plans or what is already in the works. By doing so, you may find that support will come from many different directions. Let your professional community support you. As Mercury spends his first weekend in direct motion in your income sector, this has not only given income matters the green light, but in her final weeks here, this has given Venus a better chance to start attracting income potential. Yet it was while Mercury had the brakes on that this has given you time to explore your options and better understand your expectations. Maintain contacts and strengthen your social ties, especially with close friends and family. Don't keep putting them off, because they really need to be near you now. It should be easy for you since you are completely at ease with yourself and won't be stressed by their company. Obviously, when others are in a positive mood, you will be too. Use your excellent sense of what people are thinking to your advantage today. Those interpersonal instincts could make all the difference. A little boost of luck on your side won't hurt either. Making an effort to get out and socialize is enough to make others aware of your qualities, and there is every chance you'll discover a new love interest. You're sure to meet new people and create connections that give others an opportunity to get to know and appreciate your delightfully seductive ways. The truth is very likely that you would rather not be here, but someplace else. Your adventurous nature makes you want to travel to the outer reaches of the universe. Health practices such as yoga and meditation can assist you in finding peace. Your dietary concerns should focus on getting you grounded. A healthy immune system will prevent weakness. Thus, apart from drinking a lot of water, consuming fresh lemon juice and echinacea is recommended. A good dose of laughter may be exactly what you need. With the adventurous and outgoing vibration encouraging you along, you might find that you just don't feel like working too hard. This will be especially so if it's been a while since you've gotten together with friends and enjoyed yourself. You can't work all the time. Taking time to laugh and unwind can do a world of good for your overall well-being. Do what you need to, and then find a way to enjoy yourself. The moon is making its way through an unoccupied part of the heavens, bringing some much-needed attention to cosmically unconnected areas of your life, but at the time energizing those that are already active. That is the case today, with the moon giving work and job matters some much-needed attention, but at the same time energizing things on the income and career fronts. From tomorrow the moon will do the same, except across the communication, friendship, and relationship fronts, making today more about keeping your work hat on. However, in a way that is more about trusting your gut than overthinking things. Unlike the moon's recent visit to your romantic sector, the moon's return to your relationship sector tomorrow will be more confrontational, but in a way that your relationships need. These monthly visits are key to maintaining the right balance between your personal and relationship needs, with a chance to already start making this a priority. Our eyes in the sky. With smart Mercury and money-focused Venus both in financially savvy Taurus today, you've got money on the brain in the best possible way. With these two important planetary powers soaking up the bull's fiscal savvy, you can make some real power moves when it comes to improving your bottom line. As long as you're not in a hurry, that is. Because this energy isn't about getting rich quick, it's about looking into good, solid investments that will pay off in the long run. If someone comes to you with a too good to pass up opportunity, let them know you're interested, but you'll have to think about it. And then do some serious research. If they're legit, they'll give you the time you need, but if they're trying to scam you, they'll try to rush you into making a bad decision. Luckily, with all this practical Taurus energy surrounding you today, you know better than that. Late in the afternoon, the moon squares Mercury in Taurus, stimulating self-doubt. Questioning our personal rationale creates seeds of unrest, making us moody. We might not even realize the true source of our angst at this time. We are only able to understand it in hindsight. Yet this confrontation is helpful, as it forces us to re-examine our biases and how our behaviors inform our choices. We still have about 2 weeks until Mercury exits its post-retrograde shadow, making this a perfect occasion to cover old ground and adjust how we respond to familiar triggers. The moon then falls into a void of course lasting for the rest of the day, suggesting we take this time for self-reflection. The cosmic weather is quiet today until the Leo moon opposes Saturn in Aquarius, generating resistance. It might be difficult to communicate without fear or guilt creeping into our consciousness. On the other hand, we might literally be prevented from expressing ourselves by virtue of authority figures standing in our way. The best course of action is to look at our situation objectively instead of allowing it to wound our pride. Yes, right now, we are stalled. How can denial serve as a teacher? What can we learn from this moment if our immediate response isn't to assign blame for our disappointment? Instead of drawing unnecessary lines in the sand that will be hard to retract later, allow yourself to feel your feelings fully so you can make sense of them in a mature fashion.